Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this edition of High School Girls Soccer here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. It's Bryan taking on Swanton tonight, and we are underway as the ball gets set down into the Bryan zone. Bryan comes into this game at 3-7-2 on the season. Meanwhile, the Swanton Bulldogs come into play at 6-5-4. So it's been a bit of a down year for as far as Swanton is concerned as well. And of course, Bryan making the midseason coaching change. Started the season with Matt Zirks as the head coach, and now Carrie Wilhelm took over the middle of the season. She remains the head coach. This throw-in will go to Swanton. Gracie Oakes to put it in play. That's going to go out of bounds, and that throw-in is going to stay with Swanton. I thought it went off of number 3, Macy Pulowski. This one kicked upfield to Bailey Krupp. And this is senior night. This is the final regular season game of the season for the Golden Bears. This ball goes out of bounds, and another throw-in coming up for Swanton. So the Bears try to put something together. Try to finish off the season on a positive note. As far as seniors go, Bryan has the advantage. They've got 6 seniors compared to 3 for Swanton. But Swanton was toward the top of the NWOAL last year. Ball's still loose in the middle of the field. Sent upfield. Bryan trying to get a scoring chance going. That was Kaylee Arnold going after the ball, but it's kicked away from her. We're in the 3rd minute so far, no score between the Bulldogs and the Bears. Kicked into the box. Bunch of defenders around that ball, though, and cleared out by the Bears. Good defensive effort that time. That was Bailey Krupp, number 5. Loose ball, deflected off a couple of different players, but a good defensive job by Swanton. That was Jaden Hendricks going after the ball, and that's knocked back the other way. I think that was Audrey Zimmerman, number 1. Zimmerman, a junior on this Bryan Golden Bears team. Rather short throw-in. And taken away from behind. The Golden Bears try to work it back towards the box, but again, well defensed by the Bulldogs. Maxey trying to come up with a loose ball. Sent upfield, but there's a bunch of defenders around where that ball was kicked. It is a windy night here at Bryan Soccer Field. Sent across midfield. And the Bulldogs trying to get a good possession together, but it's sent back the other way toward Erica Borland. Borland, another one of those seniors, one of 6 seniors on this Golden Bear team. Sent into the box. That's going to go out of play. Going to have a goal kick for the Golden Bears. In net today is Megan Voigt. She's one of a number of juniors on this Golden Bear team. Actually, just 5 juniors. And I beg your pardon, that was actually Frankie Nelson in net for Swanton. It was Swanton's goal kick. So the Golden Bears had a good chance going there, but just could not capitalize. And back the other way comes Oakes. Sends it to the box, but that's well defensed. I believe that was Krupp just outside the box. Swanton works it backwards. Kicked off the defender and cleared out. Krupp going after the ball. It's controlled by Grace Oakes. And Krupp could not keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in for Oakes. And a fairly short throw-in it is. With the ball that time was Avery Lutz. And Bryan looks to control the other direction. But Arnold had trouble. Now she is able to get away from the defender, but not for long. Jaden Hendricks playing very good defense on the ball handler. Krupp the header. And overrun by Hendricks. Check that was Lutz, Avery Lutz. Number 9 for Swanton. Sent upfield, but that's kicked out of there. I believe that was Mallory Staub. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears with 33 minutes to go in this first period. Bit of a long throw-in there. Toward the net. That's going to be a rather easy save, though, for Frankie Nelson. Here's Lutz the other way with it. Sends it toward the box, but that's well defensed by the Golden Bears. Zimmerman was there. But a chance for the Bulldogs, and Voigt trying to save it. She does. And Megan Voigt will boot it away. No score so far here in Bryan. Kicked softly across midfield and well defensed, though, by the Bulldogs. And back the other way comes Hendricks. Hendricks trying to get it upfield. She does. That was Emma Sullivan, and the shot is saved by Voigt. She'll kick it up ahead. Still loose. Running after it is DuBois. And a long shot that's over the net. I believe that was Mallory Staub, number 16 for Bryan. And Frankie Nelson will boot it away for the goal kick. Rather short kick as DuBois tries to get a chance, but it's kicked away from her. Still perhaps a shot, though, here for Bryan. DuBois trying to split the defense. Kick to the outside. This is Bridget Harlett. Harlett the shot, and saved. Megan Voigt grabs another one as we are in the 10th minute. No score so far between the Bulldogs and the Golden Bears. Again, this is the last regular season game of the year for Bryan. And to let them play on after two players tripped. along the sideline, and that's going to ricochet off the defender. Sent upfield. And eventually controlled by the Bulldogs, but sent back the other way. DuBois trying to create a scoring chance. Shot on goal is saved. Alyssa DeWitt took the shot that time and couldn't get it to go. That's taken away briefly. Ball still loose. Sent into the box and right at Voigt. And Voigt will boot it away across midfield. Just barely across midfield. Trying to get it to DeWitt. She tries to control. Sends it up ahead to Boys. She's got a chance. And sends it out of play. She couldn't control it. She's trying to get a shot off, but just could not get a firm grip on the ball. I should say a firm handle on the ball. Frankie Nelson to kick for the Bulldogs. Sends it to the near side. That's going to go out of bounds and a throw in for Bryan. Bailey Krupp to put it in play. Rather short throw in. And it's eventually going to be kicked out of bounds again, and another throw in for the Golden Bears. I believe that's Aquilina Kordick. Check that, 19, Jessica Mueller throwing it in. Arnold trying to get control. Kicked a long way the other direction, though. Back into the box. There are defenders around, but pushing towards it was DuBois, and that's kicked out of bounds. And a throw in for the Bears. Bears have had a couple of chances recently. Sent back to the middle, and that's off a defender and out of play. This will be a corner kick for Bryan. Sent in play, short kick into the box, and it's going to be cleared out of there. Arnold going for it. It was Arnold who took the corner kick, but now the Golden Bears were working backwards for just a moment. Nearly had themselves a good scoring chance. Toward the net, that's going to be wide. And a goal kick coming for Nelson. Short kick, and that's beyond DuBois. Back the other way comes Swanton. Long way toward the net. And hardly having to move that time was Megan Voigt. Boots it across midfield. Back the other way come the Golden Bears. Arnold had it kicked away from behind. And now Arnold is able to control the loose ball. Sent toward the box, but there's a defender right there. That was Grace Oakes. And a chance for the Golden Bears, and that is kicked out of there. What a defensive play. The goalie had come out of the net. Morgan Pine able to save it. DuBois nearly had a sure goal there, but Morgan Pine got back there and knocked it away here at just about 25 minutes to go. Golden Bears have had a number of scoring chances here in this first half. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. That was a goal waiting to happen for Allie Du Bois. But a heck of a play by Morgan Pine to keep it out of the net. Short kick off the foot of Bailey Krupp. And the throw-in goes to Lutz. Lutz with Krupp on her, and she sends it out of play. And a throw-in coming up for the Bulldogs. Lobbed in and headed back. And another throw-in for the Bulldogs. Another throw-in for Swanton, and that goes off the head of Swanton's number 23, Brianna Mersing. No score so far here in the first period between Bryan and Swanton. As, well, you could say the sun has gone down, but we've also seen several dark clouds start to roll in. The only hope is that we don't get any rain tonight. That could, well, rain might not spoil the game from happening. Lightning would. You know, the boys team played a game in the rain. I think that was against Napoleon, and it was, there are pictures on the Bryan Golden Bears Facebook page for their boys soccer team, and it looked like it was a downpour in that game. I mean, a big-time downpour. Short throw-in, and that's kicked out of bounds. This will be Swanton's throw-in. Just short of the box. That's kicked a long way into the box, and coming out to get it is Voigt. She bobbled it, but she does eventually scoop it up. Golden Bears' last game thus far was against Defiance. That was a 1-1 tie. I believe that was on Monday when that game was played. This is going to be scooped up by Frankie Nelson, the Swanton Bulldogs goalie. Kicked upfield across midfield as the Golden Bears try to get a quality possession together. Allie Du Bois had easily the best scoring chance of the night. She was right along the end line. She had the net in her sights, but coming in to prevent the goal was Morgan Pine. That was about 4 minutes ago. It'll be a throw-in for the Golden Bears. And the Bulldogs chase it down, and they'll get the throw-in this time. Short of the midfield line. And back the other way come the Bulldogs. That's taken away. That was Macy Tinkle, number 8 for Bryan. We're halfway through the first period, just about. Less than 21 minutes to play here in the first. And a Bulldog player goes down, waiting to see who the number was. It's number 22 for the Bulldogs. That is Bridget Harlett. And this will be a free kick just outside the box. Looked like the foul occurred in the box, if not in the box, very close to it. It's going to be a free kick nonetheless. It won't quite be a direct kick. A chance for Swanton to get on the board. Toward the net, knocked out of there, still live. Bridget Harlett will take the shot, and that's wide of the net. Here's Voigt to kick it away. Low line drive kick. And that's redirected back across midfield a couple of different times. Sent upfield looking for Du Bois, but a good defensive play. Du Bois may have a chance, racing toward the ball. She collides with a defender. They would have let him play on, but the ball went out of bounds. So it's a goal kick. So technically they're still letting him play on. It's just, obviously you have to stop play briefly for the goal kick. The clock doesn't stop, but play does for a very brief moment. And then it starts up again as it just did. Sent upfield. And the defender goes down that time. Knocked down by Kayla Arnold, so this will be a free kick for the Bulldogs. That's taken away, though, by Kayla Arnold. Trying to send it upfield. Du Bois with a chance again. In the box. Defender right on her. And it's going to be cleared out by the Bulldogs. It might have been Morgan Pine again. Bridget Harlett trying to run that one down. And a throw in for Swanton. Sent back to the middle of the field. Lutz trying to get into the box. It's cleared out. Krupp with a defender right on her, sends it upfield. She had Du Bois there, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by number 26 for Swanton, Gabby Kosher. They'll have to redo the throw-in. And they're going to have a substitution. Looks like Brooke Lamberson just came onto the field. And Bailey Krupp will throw it in. Upfield, and that's going to be cleared out to Lutz. Loose ball. Lutz sends it upfield. A lot of defenders around that ball, but Bridget Harlett racing towards it. Had the takeaway, it looked like. Now she's got it. And a whistle. And we're going to get a foul against Bridget Harlett. And it'll be a free kick for the Golden Bears. In the 34th minute. Sorry, the 24th minute. The 24th minute. Got a ways to go before we're in the 34th minute. No score here between Bryan and Swanton. And this ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Swanton's throw-in as Lutz gets set to put it in play. A little bit beyond Harlett. And out of bounds, looks like that's going to go back to Swanton, and it will. And a quick whistle blows. Up ahead to Shaylin Miley. Kicked into the box, but Frankie Nelson is there to scoop that one up. Taken away by Lutz. Up ahead, defender on her, gets past her. And here's Bridget Harlett again along that end line. That's going to be a corner kick for Swanton. Knocked it out of bounds by, I believe it was Macy Tinkle who knocked it out. Sent toward the box and saved by Voigt. And Voigt will boot it across midfield. A long kick that one is. Redirected a couple of different times. That one just stays in play. They get it across midfield to Arnold. Bulldogs trying to go the other way with it. Still no score to this point. Here's Harlot. Outside the box, across. And back the other way come the Bears. Lutz gets away from the defender. Stay in play. Nice move there by Harlot into the box. Takes a shot, and it's saved by Voigt. Gives this one a good ride as well. Just about as long as the last one. Here's Grace Oakes. Sends it across midfield, still loose. And Lutz will control. It goes off a defender. And now Bryan with a chance to get something going the other way. Arnold racing upfield with defenders around her. That goes back across midfield. Back and forth they go. And this ball's going to be cleared to the sideline and out of play. Swanton will get the throw in. Had one corner kick so far in the game, and of course the best scoring chance for Bryan was when Allie Du Bois had it along the end line. Looked like she had a sure goal, but a great defensive play was made by Morgan Pine with the goalie out of the box. Goalie out of the net, in fact. Upfield to Lamberson. Oakes controls, sends it to the box, but there's only defenders there. Here's Lamberson upfield. Trying to get that one to DeWitt, but it's taken away by the Bulldogs. That's going to go out, and the throw-in will go to Bryan. That's kicked across midfield. And another one that goes near midfield, and again Swanton looks to create a scoring chance. So far, no score here in the 29th minute. That's going to be saved by Voigt. Sends that one short of midfield. And sent back the other way by the Bulldogs. Along the sideline, stays in play, and perhaps a chance here for Swanton. Ball's loose, and scooped up by Voigt. We remain scoreless. Here's a chance for the Bears. Du Bois outside the box, and that's cleared out, but that looks like it's going to be a corner kick. We'll see who gets to take the corner. See if the Golden Bears can get a shot off of this. We're in the 31st minute here at Bryan Soccer Field. And I think it's Alyssa DeWitt to take the kick. And she gets it in play. Cleared out. And a throw-in coming for the Golden Bears. Across midfield and a chance for the Bulldogs, but well defensed that time. Brooke Lamberson. That ball will stay in bounds until now. It's going to be Bryan's throw-in. Headed back toward the sidelines, but right there was Bridget Harlett. And this ball is going to go out of bounds. She couldn't keep it in. And here's Macy Tinkle to put it in play. One of the balls was loose on the field, but got that taken care of. This looks like a free kick coming for the Golden Bears as Brooke Lamberson was knocked down by Avery Lutz. Sent upfield, that ball's loose. And here's Lutz with it, trying to go the other way. Sent across midfield. And that goes off the head of Harlett. That was not the intent of Audrey Zimmerman. Just kind of kicked it off the side of her foot by accident. Going for the takeaway here is Miley. And we get a whistle and a free kick coming the other way. Kicked upfield. Up ahead looking for DeWitt. DeWitt with defenders around, sends it in the box for Miley, and we're going to get an offsides call. She would have had the goal. The whistle was blown before the shot was taken. That's two good chances for the Golden Bears, one taken away by an offsides, and the other taken away by a great defensive play. About 6.5 minutes to go here in this first period. Kayla Arnold going for the turnover, for the takeaway, and we're going to get a free kick for Swanton. Sent upfield toward the net and saved by Voigt. Down on both knees. Miley looking to push. She's got defenders in front. Tough shot by DeWitt. That's out of play. And a goal kick coming for the Bulldogs. Slowed down by Arnold. Shaylin Miley tried to catch up to that ball but could not. Had defenders in front. As we've got less than 5 minutes to play here in the first period, this throw-in will go to Swanton. That actually ricocheted off the defender. Arnold trying to go for the takeaway. Instead, it's kicked upfield by the Golden Bears. Miley with the ball, trying to get it to DeWitt. Off the foot of Miley, couldn't quite control it properly. DeWitt, and her shot is easily scooped up by Nelson. We remain scoreless here in the first period. We're in the 37th minute at Bryan Soccer Field. And that ball's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. That ball goes beyond the net. Header is in! Avery Lutz. And the first goal of the game belongs to the Bulldogs with 3:19 to go in this first period. Now the Golden Bears will look to answer. That's taken away. That might have been Lutz again. Sent to the outside for Grace Oaks. Harlett with defenders in front, sends it toward the net, and Voigt will save that one. And she sends it beyond midfield. Miley is there. That ball sent up in the air. Corralled by the Golden Bears, Kayla Arnold, rather. Arnold with defenders in front, makes a move. Shot, saved by Nelson. Kayla Arnold trying to knot this game up at a goal apiece, but could not get it past Frankie Nelson. Arnold trying to get past a defender, but she does a good job staying with it. Chasing it down is Oaks. That ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Throw-in, kick toward the box, and out of play. And a chance for Swanton to add to their lead. Up 1-0 with 1:20 to play. Throw in right into the box. Shot wide of the net, no matter what. And Voigt boots it the other way. That's taken away by Jaden Hendricks. And we're inside the final minute of the first period. Golden Bears trying to keep it a 1-0 game. Short throw-in taken away by the Bears. That ball will go out of bounds and a throw-in for Bryan. Still got 33 seconds to score, but the clock is ticking. Short throw-in. Long way into the box. Bears with it on the far side, and that's going to be scooped by Nelson. Final 10 seconds ticking away, and Nelson can just boot it away, and they'll let 5 seconds roll off the clock, but Golden Bears will not get a shot off here before halftime. Golden Bears trail 1-0 at the end of the first half. We're at halftime here at Bryan Soccer Stadium. Back in a matter of moments on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bears student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Come join us at the Williams County Veterans Memorial Building in Montpelier on Saturday, November 10th for the 3rd annual Williams County Veterans Ball. This is a black tie event that helps raise money for our local veterans who are still in need. Tickets are still available at the Williams County Veterans Service Office in Bryan. You won't want to miss this premier event. Join us for a night of great food and dancing, all while honoring the reason we're there, the veterans. The Williams County Veterans Ball. Be there.
When Cameron's family came to us with a plea for help, we put our minds and our hearts into creating a solution. Selfless teamwork made the impossible possible. NSCC really is the heart of education.
One thing that hasn't changed here at Bryan Ford Lincoln is our commitment to service. It's in everything we do. It's in our mission statement. Our goal is simple: customers for life. Kick back in our newly renovated service lounge or business center. We pick up and deliver throughout the local area at no charge. So the next time you need service on your Ford or competitive make vehicle, come out and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln and see why we've earned Ford Motor Company's President's Award 7 times running.
You don't always see them, and they don't always see you. That's the time to call Jason Dietz Collisions and Customs in Edgerton. Many of today's vehicles feature very durable and lightweight aluminum construction, and we are proud to be one of the few shops in the area with the proper tools and certified technicians to bring that aluminum beauty back to life. Jason Dietz Collisions and Customs on State Route 6 on the east side of Edgerton. There comes a time when every family is faced with the difficult choice of aftercare for a family companion. In the past, your choices were limited to burial or cremation. Now there's a better option, Aquamation. It's a gentle, more responsible alternative that allows you to honor the loss of your companion without harming the environment. Aquamation is a simple process similar to Mother Nature's own that allows the family to retain more of their companion's remains. To find out more, call or stop by Creel Funeral Service today.
Keeping children safe on Ohio school buses is a priority for the Ohio State Highway Patrol. This is Lieutenant Bob Ashenfelder of the Defiance Post. Safety on the roadway is a shared responsibility. Even though motorists are required to stop as a safety measure, children should always look both ways before crossing the street and remain alert to any sudden traffic changes. Together, we can make this a safe school year.
For over 40 years, Bryan, Ohio has been home to the only import vehicle repair specialist in Northwest Ohio, Suburban Auto. Whether it's an Asian or European vehicle, Suburban has the knowledge and experience to keep your import or domestic car running strong. Do you have a hybrid vehicle that's acting up? Suburban is your one-stop hybrid repair shop. Don't be fooled by the one-size-fits-all repair shops. There is no substitute for experience. Come see the import repair pros, Suburban Auto.
Swanton tonight, but they're down 1-0 as we start the second period. That ball almost got away from Kayla Arnold. Up ahead for Arnold. Gets it just across midfield. That ball's deflected back. And a chance to go the other way for the Bulldogs. Long kick, but Voigt is there for the save. And she will boot it away. Golden Bears have had their chances to score. In fact, two very good chances, but one of them was called back because of offsides. In fact, Shaylin Miley actually had the goal, but the offsides negated it. This one scooped up meanwhile by Nelson. And earlier in the first period, Allie Du Bois would have had a goal had it not been for a brilliant defensive play by Morgan Pine. Knocked the ball away, and we're going to get a push from behind here. Looks like that was number 5, Jaden Hendricks. Upfield, short of the box. Upfield looking for Lutz. As Bryan players surround the box. Trying to make it difficult for the Bulldogs to add to their lead. And that ball goes out of bounds, and this will be a goal kick for Bryan. We're in the 43rd minute from Bryan Soccer Field. And back the other way. Here comes Lutz. Leaves it to the far side for Harlot. And that goes off the chest of the defender. And Voigt able to save it. Now that shot hit off of Audrey Zimmerman, but she is okay. She's still up. And they're still playing soccer. Long run for the Bulldogs, but I think that was Zimmerman who cleared it out. This ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Golden Bears. Got more high school sports action for you tomorrow on the Golden Bears Sports Network. That'll be Bryan High School football as the Golden Bears are finally back home after 2 weeks on the road, and it's a big game. They're going to be taking on Patrick Henry. Of course, Patrick Henry High School is located in Hamler, Ohio, named after the man who coined the phrase, "Give me liberty or give me death." That ball nearly kicked away, and it'll go out of bounds, and the throw-in will go to Bryan. Subs will come in. Up in the air. And back the other way come the Bulldogs. Harlot going for it, had a defender on her the whole way. And that's kicked out of bounds. Shot beyond the net. And sent back toward the box, but there's a defender there. That would have been a scoring chance. That looked like a scoring chance waiting to happen for the Bulldogs. That was Caroline Vargas who had a shot at it. Sent upfield for Miley in the box. Shot towards the middle. And a defender there to clear it out. They didn't quite clear it out, though, and now it is cleared out. This is Lutz with the ball. Trying to get past the defender. Defender on her the whole way, but she makes a nice move to the inside. Shot saved by Voigt. And that ball will go across midfield, a good boot. Comes up short of the box. That ball will go across midfield. Into the box. Defenders around. Zimmerman tried to clear. Been a lot of chances for the Bulldogs to add to their lead, but this one will be cleared out again by the Golden Bears. Only down one, the Golden Bears are, with a lot of time left to be played. Lutz has it kicked away from her. And that's redirected the other way. Hendricks has it booted the other way by the Bears. And there's Hendricks to run it down. Golden Bears trying to get something going on Swanton's end of the field. Long shot. And that's well away from the net. Voigt will boot this one away. And it goes just across midfield. That's going to go just across midfield that time. Golden Bears looking to chase it down. Sent back to the middle of the field. And they had a chance to get something going there. Here's Vargas, sends it across midfield. Harlett gets past the defender. Sends it upfield into the box, but a defender right there. Shot by Lutz. That's into the net for a goal. It went off the hands of Voigt and redirected in. And the clock did not stop. It's supposed to stop after a goal. It now is reset to 31-34 here in this second half. And for Avery Lutz, that's her second goal of the night. And the Golden Bears find themselves down 2-0. Shaylin Miley will put it in play for the Golden Bears. This is Bryan's final regular season game. Now we'll get a discussion from the officials. Well, it looks like it's been sorted out. And the Golden Bears will try and get something going and make this a one-score game. Kick toward midfield, and back the other way come the Bulldogs. Sent upfield for Miley, and she is able to keep it from going out. That one taken away by Delilah Taylor. One player who's not in tonight is McKenna Grube. She actually had knee surgery just this morning, so she is not available for the Golden Bears. This ball will go out of play, and a throw-in coming for Bryan. And that goes off the foot of Arnold, and we're going to get a whistle. And a free kick coming up for the Golden Bears. She might have been pushed from behind by Jaden Hendricks. Into the box. That ball is going to be cleared out, it looks like, and it is. Lutz sends it upfield. Harlett trying to race past the defenders. There's two defenders down there, and this ball will go out of bounds, and that looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Or is it? Looked like the official was pointing at the net, which would mean goal kick. And that's exactly what it's going to be. Toward the sideline. Upfield. Miley unable to control. Back come the Bulldogs. This is Lutz. That's nearly taken away. That was Zimmerman trying to create the turnover. And that ball goes out of bounds. We're going to get a throw in for the Golden Bears. Kick toward midfield. And a short kick upfield for Vargas. A couple of players going for that one as the Golden Bears try to get something going, down 2-0 in the 52nd minute here at Bryan Soccer Stadium. Defenders all around that pass. That ball does go beyond midfield. Back upfield comes Lutz. Defenders near. And that one gets beyond the defenders. Harlett with a chance, but can't put it on net. That was just wide of the net. And a free kick coming here for Megan Voigt. She sends that one upfield, and it's headed back the other way. That one taken away, and the shot is wide. Taken away by Arnold, and she has it redirected back the other way. Arnold with it, pushing upfield. Defender right behind her. She goes down, and the whistle will stop play.
All right, Purple, let's go.
Free kick here for the Golden Bears. An opportunity to set something up as they put, looks like it's going to be 5 Golden Bear players in the box. Sent toward the box and cleared out by the Bulldogs. Upfield for Swanton. I believe that's Lutz getting it into the box. Shot wide of the net. Voigt trying to run it down, but it's going to be a goal kick for Bryan. They trail 2-0 in the 55th minute here at Bryan Soccer Field. Kicked out of bounds and a free kick coming, or excuse me, a throw-in coming for Vargas. Gets it in play. Delilah Taylor trying to make a play on the ball. Almost got it away, but that's sent upfield for Lutz. Lutz has 2 goals tonight so far. Trying to spin away from the defender. And this ball goes out of bounds, and the throw-in will go to Swanton. That throw-in goes into the box. And this one's kicked out of bounds, and the throw-in will go to the Golden Bears. Arnold sends it across midfield. Back the other way come the Bulldogs as the Golden Bears were trying to get something going offensively, but Bulldogs get it back into the Bryan zone. And that one's kicked to the sideline, and a throw-in coming for the Golden Bears. Swanton looking to get a chance, and here's Lutz with a shot. That goes off of a defender. Second shot is saved. Another save for Megan Voigt, and she'll boot it away. And this will not stay in play. Vargas kicks it out. And Delilah Taylor will throw it in for Bryan. One goes beyond Alyssa DeWitt. DeWitt trying to control it, and that ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a corner kick. And a chance for the Golden Bears to get on the board. They're down 2-0. But if they can put this one in front of the net, they probably won't score right off the corner kick, although I have seen that happen. They got a chance to put this one in front of the net and set up a shot. But it's going to be hard to get a shot off of that. And that shot goes over the fence. And it'll be a goal kick for Frankie Nelson. She hasn't been all that busy here in the second half. Swanton's been controlling the ball on Bryan's side of the field very frequently. But Bryan with a chance to change all that. But this ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say off of Swanton. Looked like that might have gotten off of Taylor, but instead it stays in play. Instead it went off of Swanton. It did not stay in play, I beg your pardon. Long kick across, and that's going to go out. Goal kick coming for the Bulldogs. We are in the 59th minute here at Bryan Soccer Field. 2-0. Swanton leads Bryan. Bryan comes in at 3-8-2. 3-7-2. Swanton comes in at 6-5-4. That goes across midfield. Kick past the defender as Harlot tries to control, and this one's going to go out of bounds. And that'll be a goal kick for the Golden Bears. Well, it didn't take long for the Bulldogs to get the ball back in Bryan's side of the field, but now Bryan has a chance to get something going the other way. Still a lot of soccer left to be played. Golden Bears are only down two scores. That's headed back the other way, and this ball is going to go out of bounds. Throw goes in play. It's cleared out. And that's sent back the other way, but there are defenders near that one. DeWitt trying to chase it down. Gets a foot on the ball, but that's about it. Golden Bears trailing 2-0. Halfway through the second period. And that's cleared out of there. Lutz back upfield. Gets it beyond the defender's reach. Lutz trying to chase it down. And we're going to get a whistle and foul. Or did the ball just go out of bounds? This is going to be a free kick for the Golden Bears. Short kick. And that one goes beyond the reach of the Swanton defender. Arnold with the kick upfield. And now a chance to get things going in the other direction. That was Morgan Pine was kicking it upfield. Morgan Pine has made the defensive play of the day as far as Swanton is concerned. As Allie Du Bois looked like she had a sure goal, but Pine came in and took that away. That's cleared out. Of course, the Golden Bears had another what looked like a sure goal, but Shaylin Miley was called offsides. Both of those happened in the first period. It's sent back the other way. A 2-0 lead for Swanton. Shot on goal is saved but knocked out of bounds. And a corner kick coming up for the Bulldogs. And that one is out of the box. DeWitt trying to control. Sends it to the far side looking for Du Bois. As it kicked away from her. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Cross into the box, and that's going to go, it's going to be scooped up by Voigt before it goes out of play. Defenders all around, and that's, I think, Lutz who fell down. They'll play on. Toward the box, shot, Saved by Voigt, can't keep it in play, but she's able to prevent the goal from happening. Unfortunately for the Golden Bears, this is going to result in a corner kick for Swanton. 16 minutes to go in regulation, and Swanton looking to set up a scoring chance with this corner kick. Kicked into the box and saved by Voigt, but she knocked it out of bounds, and another corner kick coming. Clock still running, which there's still time left. Golden Bears need to prevent a score here. Ball goes to the other side of the net. Defenders there, and that's taken away by the Bears. Looking to create a chance on the other side of the field. Kicked out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Bryan. Sent to midfield. Taylor sends it out of the box. Across, shot, scores! Kayla Arnold puts it on net. With 14:32 to go in the second half. Golden Bears trail 2-1. Arnold with the takeaway. Long kick, but defenders all around that. That ball goes near the sideline. And the Bulldogs had it for a brief moment. Kicked upfield. And that's headed out of play, but it's tracked down by Bryan. And that's toward the box, but Voigt is able to save it. Kayla Arnold with the lone Bryan goal so far. That goes a little bit beyond Taylor. She's got a chance at it, though. Taylor able to avoid the handball. Player falls down. The ball goes across midfield, headed back the other way. Losing her footing there was Erica Lutz. Sent upfield, but there's a defender there. DeWitt had a chance at it. Cleared the other way. And we're going to get a whistle. And I'm not sure what this is for. I'm not sure if someone got pushed or not. But it's going to be a free kick for Swanton. Golden Bears still with time to get the game-tying goal. That ball goes beyond the defender. Upfield, cleared away from the box. And a whistle will stop play, and a free kick looks like it's coming for the Bulldogs. Shot on net, tipped up in the air, header cleared out by the Bears. Still a chance, though, for the Bulldogs. Shot too high. And a goal kick coming. Bryan still with a chance to tie this game, down 1 with 11.5 to play. Redirected a couple of different times, and this ball will go out of bounds, and a throw-in coming for the Swanton Bulldogs. Vargas to put it in play. Gets it back. That one headed toward the end line, and that one's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick. For the Golden Bears. Megan Voigt puts it in play. That one sent up in the air. And booted back toward midfield. Arnold with it. Arnold gets it across midfield. And that's redirected by the Bulldogs. 10.5 minutes to play. Golden Bears trail 2-1, and this one's cleared toward midfield. This one headed all the way to the sideline, and it's going to be a throw-in for Swanton. Long throw-in. And that one headed out of bounds. Arnold, she's got the lone goal for Bryan so far. And by the way, Avery Lutz has both goals for the Bulldogs. This one kicked toward the sideline. It's going to go out of play. Throw into the box. And back the other way come the Bulldogs. 9 minutes to go. Still a chance for Bryan to tie this game. They're down 2-1. With the Bulldogs with it on Bryan's side of the field, that's going to go out of play. And they called that a corner kick. Actually, it was a corner kick. It went off of Bryan. Into the box, beyond the reach of Voigt, but that would have been a tough shot if Swanton had got one off. That's deflected. I think that was Taylor who it hit off of. And another corner kick coming for the Bulldogs. Make that a throw-in. They wasted no time putting it in play. Player goes down in the box, no call, and the shot is saved. That's across midfield. Gonna go out of play. Throw in. DeWitt with a chance. Across. Ball's loose. Kicked away though. Nearly had a clean look at the net. And that ball will go out of play. Throw in short of the box. And this one's kicked into the box, but it's going to be cleared out. Stays in play for now. Less than 7 minutes to go. This ball goes out, and we'll see who they give it to. Throw-in's going to be to Bryan. Or check that. It's going to be a free kick for the Golden Bears. Into the box, but headed out. And back come the Bulldogs. Only one white jersey down there, but she's running fast. Macy Tinkle trying to stay with it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Still loose. Controlled by Swanton. Shot. Voigt saves it and keeps it in play. That one goes across midfield. Outside the box, perhaps a chance for Swanton, but that one's kicked away. That one's redirected, it goes out of bounds. Less than 5 minutes to go in regulation. And Swanton leads Bryan 2-1 on your main stop scoreboard. That's kicked back. And the Golden Bears will send it the other way, trying to create a scoring opportunity. They still can tie this game, but that's taken away, and we're going to get a whistle. And the call is against the Golden Bears. In the box. Shot, saved by Voigt. And Voigt will boot it away with time winding down. Golden Bears trailing 2-1. That's kicked toward the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in for Bryan. Taken away. That's going to go out of play, and the throw-in will go to DeWitt. Or check that. It's not going to be DeWitt. Arnold along the end line. Sends a cross. That goes out of play. And a whistle blows, and we're going to get a call on Swanton. Less than 3 minutes to go as the Golden Bears try to set up a scoring chance. And did we just get a yellow card? I think we might have. Can't see who it was on, but free kick coming for Bryan. And that's going to go wide of the net. Scooped up by Nelson. Nelson boots it. Cross midfield. It's headed back. Taken away. Long kick, and that is wide of the net.
Let's go, Purple.
2 minutes to go. Arnold with it. And that's kicked across midfield. That stays in play. A minute and a half to go. Bryan down 1 goal. 2-1 the score. Back upfield come the Bulldogs, trying to put the lid on this one. Couple of players fighting for it in the box. Shot by Hendricks, that's saved by Voigt. Just a minute left to go. Can the Golden Bears tie the game in the final minute of play? This one redirected across midfield. Arnold trying to take it away. It's taken away, though, by the Bulldogs. 45 seconds to go. 2-1 the score on your main stop scoreboard. Up to Arnold. And that's cleared to the sideline. And this ball will go out of bounds. And it's going to be Swanton's throw-in. 15 seconds to play. Golden Bears running out of time. It's down under 10 seconds. Going to be hard to get a shot off now. Quick throw-in, but it's not going to matter. Game is over. Swanton has won it by a score of 2-1. We'll give you a quick recap of what has taken place in just a matter of moments. In the meantime, you're watching high school girls soccer on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of High School Soccer on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Bryan falls 2-1 at the hands of Swanton. Look at the goals that took place tonight. Avery Lutz got the first goal at 3:19 left in the first period, made it 1-0. Lutz then got the second goal just 9 minutes into the second period. Kayla Arnold provided the lone Bryan goal with 14:32 left to go in the second half. Golden Bears did have some chances to score. They had some chances to score in the first period. Allie Du Bois had what looked like a clean shot on the net. She was right near the net. She could have easily scored and would have had it not been for Morgan Pine. She came up and made a great defensive play to kick the ball out of there. Then later in the first half, Shaylin Miley had a chance to score. She had gotten past the defenders, but she was ruled offsides. Had she not been called offsides, she ended up scoring and the goal would have counted. She actually did put the ball in the net, but it was waved off because of the offsides. So 2-1 the final. Swanton defeats Bryan here at Bryan Soccer Field. And that's going to do it for your broadcast tonight. For everyone at the Golden Bears Sports Network, I'm Thad Goff saying so long from Bryan Soccer Field. You've been watching high school girls soccer on the Golden Bears Sports Network.